The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
All right, we're back again. Thank you for joining us, Tom and Steve. Holiday bound and cooking and
holiday
smoking.
bound. What's that mean?
I got to go get my. Well, we're holiday bound. We're getting ready for the holidays. Well, at least my wife is.
Yes,
I don't do any of the shopping.
You decorated the house, and you did all that.
Yeah. We're pretty well decorated and in the festive.
Have they cut you off from the Hallmark Channel? Are you still watching all of the old movies?
I'm still watching all that stuff. Yeah, I love it.
Somebody's got to do it.
In our old stuff, I actually. We scored some of those old movies, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Those are good.
And, Herbie wants to be a dentist.
I love those.
Man, I missed my calling. I would have been a voice guy back then. Back in those days, I would have loved it.
Yeah,
I would have moved out.
And now you're stuck here.
Yeah, here I am. now I'm your voice guy. Speaking of voices, let's talk with Joe Stanley. He's back again. Joe Stanley, Esquire, founding partner of the Stanley Law Offices. How are you, Joe?
I'm good.
Good.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
Remember those temptation mitts? You're talking about holiday mitts for holding hot
yeah,
things
yes.
in the oven. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Only 1 million of them recalled because guess what?
What?
They don't work. They burn your hand. So when you get them online from QVC, they don't work.
They're too thin.
Everything's fun and games. It all fun. You invite an attorney to
I do these. I look at them weekly and I go, well, there's Merry Christmas. You got your glove. You take the cake out of the oven.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Burning. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
So
because we buy cheap ones.
Think about the stuff when we were kids years ago. Jarts.
Oh yeah, jarts. Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing's going to happen there. Or the Easy Bake Oven, which was a light bulb,
right? And people still got
and a piece of plastic, and all these things that
it did melt. Yes, jarts took out a lot of body parts.
I can't believe that.
Those were. Somewhat.
They were fun to play. I was playing that when I was 8 years old.
Well, that was a problem. An 8-year-old with jarts.
So this may surprise you, but with clackers, Tom, I hit my head.
Yeah, that I believe.
Okay. Is that the problem?
Yeah, it could be.
Is that the problem?
I think it was many hits to that.
Like whack, 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 whack. Remember you used to have that thing?
Well, let me talk to somebody intelligent.
All right, fine. I'll be right. Talk to him.
I thought about you the other day because I was listening to the Christmas song, "It's Christmas Time." That.
Sure,
do they know it's Christmas after all? And I was thinking of music for the mission. You're still involved with that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your music for the mission. What that is?
Well, we set this up a long time ago. Now it's completely voluntary. Everybody in the organization, we do this all for free, and all the funds we collect go for the homeless and the hungry in the communities we represent.
That's wonderful.
We use music as a means for people to get involved.
Yeah.
We have concerts. We have the local musicians community has really, really participated. We have a musician of the month. The musician of the month usually does a concert for us where he donates proceeds. They post online, and we have as many concerts a month as we can, where people come and we either do raffles or they make a donation, or even we share the door. And all of the funds that we collect go to small organizations, to food banks, to other really small organizations that really don't have any budget. We give mini grants between $1,000 and $2,000.
That's great.
I think we gave up to about 40 last year.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
And these are places that budget is a huge portion because all the people who work at all these little places are doing it for free. I remember I went out when I started soliciting these people to apply for these mini grants, not the big places, because the big places, they have a lot of publicity and they do okay. But I found out all of these small towns, churches, little community organizations have these food banks or outreach programs for the homeless that they've been doing forever, and it's done on a shoestring, literally.
Right, yeah.
And I call them up, and a couple of them I talked to, I said, give them an application. They thought I was kidding. They thought I was a scam.
Yeah.
Because how did you even find out about us? Well, I go, there is a way to find out. It's amazing the number of organizations that are out there that are under the radar, that are small groups of people doing fabulous things for the homeless and the hungry in our area. And there is a lot of need.
Do you have any concerts or anything coming up for the holidays?
I do, but you're asking the person.
Okay.
I would have to look at
the schedule and all
I would
that.
have to look at the schedule. But yes, if you go to musicforthemission.org,
there you go.
You can go there, look at what we do, get involved. We're always looking for board members. We're always looking for donations. And if you like music, it's great. And it's any kinds of music. We just had a huge concert at the cathedral where we did choir music. Really.
Oh, that's you would have liked that, Steve.
I do like some of that.
We had students from around performing along with all these volunteer professional singers, and it was fabulous. The cathedral was full.
Yeah, nice. Well, my daughter got in an accident. Back to accidents. Got brand new car. Her first new car. She's 26 years old. She's a full-time teacher now, and she's got a brand new Toyota Tacoma. She's going into the what's that bookstore? Barnes and Noble over by you. Yeah, 31. And a woman hits her from behind.
Really? So now, then what happened?
It didn't do that much damage to her, but here's the thing. My daughter, being 26 years old, she's never been in an accident. She doesn't know what to do. What are some of the steps people should take if they get hit from behind like that?
Well, I mean, you got to take care of yourself first. I mean, the first and foremost is if you're in an accident and you're hurt, you worry about taking care of yourself and making sure you don't do anything foolish at the scene. You get medical care and take care of yourself and others at the scene. And people wonder about worrying about everything else. You have to worry about yourself first.
Gotcha.
If you're capable of course, you want to get information about the accident, how it happened, who was there. You take pictures. Everybody has phones. Take pictures, videos. You can document everybody who was there. In the old days, people used to come and stop, and you don't get names and addresses, but now you can record it. People can say their name. You can take pictures. You can take video, and I can tell you that the more information you have of the pictures of the cars, where they were located, the damage, it might not make a difference in that case because it's clearly a rear end accident.
Clearly.
But I can tell you that most police reports, they don't do any investigation anymore. They come and take your names down, and that's about it. There's no pictures, there's no measurements, there's no pictures of damage. If there's a witness there, maybe they'll record that name.
So always call the police?
Should you always
I always say that you should get a police report. Now, sometimes they won't come if it's less than $2,000 worth of damage. I'm not sure what accident is less than $2,000.
That's a container of wiper fluid.
I'm not sure which one that is. But a lot of times, either A, they won't come, or you could be there for an incredibly long period of time.
Okay,
right
now, then the scenario is that where the accident happened can make a big deal. You have to ensure your safety, and there's a lot of scenarios on expressways and places where the most important thing is protecting you and everyone else from other accidents and other bad things happening, which I have handled over the years. You can have an accident on the interstate, and they leave the cars in the road, and all of a sudden it goes from a 2-car accident to a 30,
pile up
to a 30. And if you're outside your car, and people don't see anything, and you get hit at 65, 70 miles an hour, it's never a good thing.
Well, yeah. So if you want to talk to Joe, talk to his team. He knows. 800-608 and a whole bunch of threes. 3333. So 800-608-3333. StanleyLawOffices.com. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure, guys.